In this lecture, we will see how you can do the data source setting. So let me go to the transform data and open up the query editor. And in this query editor, I have a couple of data. Let's go to this adventure work sales. And if I, let's say, open my folder where I have this data, let's say, so here I have all the data. I will go to the CSV files, and as you can see in this folder, I have all the data, right? Which are this data. So what happens is basically if I now refresh it, you can see there is an error. Now, why is this error coming? Is basically if you remember, we have changed the data source of this three data. So previously we had this three data in this folder, but right now we have this in this folder. So how we can solve this issue and how we can get back and how we can get the data back. So the quick fix is if you right click on this data and if you click on the advanced editor, if you open up this and if you come over here, at this point, you will see the path that is mentioned for this data. So you can see in the adventure work CSV files, we actually had this data, but right now it's in the append folder, right? If you remember. So what all we need to do, we need to just write here the append folder and we can just backslash it like this and we can click on OK. So if we do this, the data source problem will now be solved and you can see the data again. Same goes for 2016. If you go to this 2016 and if you refresh it, you will see the exact same error. So what you can do the same thing, go to advanced editor and you can change it from here. And there is another option that you can do is click on this file and if you go to the source, you will see that in the source you actually have the file path here. So what you can do, you can click on browse. If you click on browse, it will show you the exact same folder. You will go to this folder, you will go to this folder and you will select the 2016 data and you will click on open. So if you do that, your data path will be now different. So you can see the append folder is automatically given. Now if you click on OK, you will see that this data is already populated now. Now you can go back to the change type, you can click on it and you can see all the changes that we have done are applied. Now you can do the same thing for 2017 and for 2015 to 2017 as well. So if I just come here, go to source and if I just browse it and change it to 2017 from this append folder and click on open and click on OK, you will see that this problem will also be solved. Right, just let me refresh the preview and let me go to the append query option and you can see the data is fine and we have pretty much solved all the problems.